Hello, hello, hello. Welcome to Vietnam Vlog Live Edition 21. And as you can tell, I'm still in Ho Chi Minh City, still in the lovely house, and I'm a bit, that's not a good start. Actually, it's just the shadows, or maybe not. Well, anyway, welcome to Vlog, whatever I'm wearing. Anyway. Wearing this because I purchased this in Co-op Mart, which is down the street. I've been in Saigon so long that I've had to consider buying new clothes. This is one of them, this blue t-shirt. So it's nice that I'm wearing this, I guess. But yeah, welcome to Vietnam Vlog, Live Edition 21. Still in Ho Chi Minh City, unbelievably. It's actually astonishing how long I've been here. This is my third week here. 3 weeks in the city, and I did not think this would happen. But then again, none of us could have expected Hanoi to fall under the virus. So I guess it's good that I'm in the sanctuary of Ho Chi Minh City, just keeping things ticking by with the online work. There we go. There's my base. It's still there, and I still do a lot of online teaching during the week. I do 2 hours a day, so that's good to keep things ticking over. So today's beverage is Tiger, the good stalwart classic of Asia, I suppose. Tiger is a great one to go with. Uh, there are some Larues in the fridge, and of course we've got our Ion Life beer, Ion Life water, and of course for the health conscious of us all, we've got our sanitizer. There is so much sanitizer in this house; we will be fine. And of course, there's about 10 liters of regular water, 5 liters of just special water like this. So yeah, should be fine for a good while. And there's a big bag of rice in the cupboard. So if all else falls, if Vietnam falls, then well, if Vietnam falls, I don't think it's going to fall the same way. Italy has completely quarantined off a quarter of the country as of today. Vietnam's unlikely to get that bad. It's done very well with its containment policies, even if it does mean that I'm worried about my family coming here. Mammy and Daddy, they've got their plane tickets to Hanoi booked for April. That's only a month away. It's only about 3 or 4 weeks. Yeah, it's just under 4 weeks left. Just under 4 weeks until they arrive, and I'm really worried that they'll be forced into quarantine or they won't be allowed entry or something like that. And then they've spent all that money and time flying all the way around the world to Vietnam only to get put into a quarantine zone for 14 days. That would be the worst. That would make me terrified. Like that's a real adult fear of mine, just that they don't get to see the Vietnam that I've seen over the past 2 years, which is a wonderful country. I think Vietnam is amongst the great countries that I could have worked teaching English into. The Chinese Communist Party have kind of put me off ever teaching in China, and Taiwan that gives a good mark. Hong Kong's great. Obviously, I love Hong Kong to bits, but Vietnam has the balance of living in a building, living in an apartment like this, having a social life, and being able to just live a life that's comfortable, and you get to I don't that feeling, financial security, being able to live in a house, buy your own shopping, live an independent life without asking mommy or daddy for like 2 months rent or something like you would have to do in Dublin or Hong Kong, where you do get a lot of money, but as a compromise, you're living in a box and you're working 6 days a week. Here, it's 5 days a week. If you really want, it can be four, and you have plenty of time to just take it easy and work. I know I've worked very hard in Hanoi this year, especially. I've worked 7 days a week. Like I remember telling myself Phu Quoc Island was Not necessarily the first, actually. No, I mean, I'd never wasted a day off in the year since September. Every single time I had a day off in Hanoi, it was for a purpose, like traveling to Ho Chi Minh City, traveling to traveling to Phu Quoc, Singapore, Tet Holiday, all of that. I've always had a reason to use those weekends. And now that the virus is out and I've been gone 6 weeks without teaching, 6 bloody weeks. And I've just been kind of, feels like I've been just having a chill weekend, just taking it easy and sure, what can you do? So it's good to just take a bit of a step back. Is Vietnam going to recover? So on Friday, um, the now infamous Young, I feel bad for her on one hand because she's been completely demonized by the Vietnamese media and social media, especially. Vietnam recently got ranked as like one of the worst countries in the world for social media etiquette, and I didn't really see that until Friday. Young got unbelievably destroyed on social media by anyone from Vietnam. Some people in Europe as well, but absolutely destroyed on social media. And on one hand, I can understand why. This is a rich Vietnamese woman who's got a high profile, symbolizes everything about the wealthy being able to travel wherever they want, bringing the virus into Hanoi, and now it's put the entire country. I mean, yeah, we went 5 weeks we went 5 weeks without schools, 22 days without a case. So close. We were so close to getting the schools open again. And then she comes in, spreads the virus around, and now obviously we have to start all over again. And it's just like, oh, we were so close. So I can see why she's getting as much negative attention as she is, unfortunately. On the other hand, I think, yeah, she's very much a symbol for the coronavirus outbreak in Vietnam. Like she's become the symbol. And maybe she'll go down in history for that. Like if it takes over all of Vietnam, she'll be known as the person who did it, which is a really unfortunate thing to be marked, especially as a wealthy woman. But on the other hand, it's like, was this going to happen eventually? Maybe. Maybe it would have happened eventually. But I do think that schools would have opened next week if, you know, they would have opened next week if this case was contained. I'll be amazed if the schools do open next week in Hanoi, because that's a big outbreak where 9 people get it in the same few days. And then of course the travelers have been to Da Nang, they've been to Hue, and yeah, and Ninh Binh, so obviously holiday ruined. And I'm terrified that will happen to my family if they come to Vietnam. That maybe they're on the same flight as someone who's carrying the virus, and now they're stuck in quarantine. Now they can't go into the country. They're flying in from Thailand, so I hope they enjoy Thailand first. At least get some bit of exposure to Asia. I really hope that doesn't happen. It's the worst possible. I would hate that to happen. To have my family spend all this money and time, go into Thailand, have a wonderful time, and then the minute they go to Vietnam, they're turned back because they're Irish, or they're turned back because someone on their plane had the virus, and now like boom, they're stuck in a box for 2 weeks. Yeah, I really don't want that to happen. But we'll see. We'll see what happens. There's still 4 weeks to go. We'll see if the virus takes over Vietnam or if it's successfully contained. It feels like two situations will happen. Either it'll take over Vietnam or we contain it. I'm really hoping for the latter, so then life can go back to normal. I can go back to teaching in April. If it starts in April, then I'll stay in Vietnam for the rest of the year. If it just takes over Vietnam, I think I'm just going to fly home, count my losses. It's unfortunate because up to Tet Holiday, I'd saved maybe $3,500 since September, which is really good. And now I'm down to about a grand and just spending it doing the day-to-day things in Vietnam. I know that money would have been better spent, but I mean, I'm spending it with someone who I genuinely love and who I've had a great time with. Ronette's given me such. She's been really good to me. She gave me this accommodation to stay in. Now, granted, her school pays for this place, so I guess it's okay. And all I'm doing is kind of doing the chores, bringing in the water, buying supplies, that kind of thing, taking her out for meals. Women's Day happened yesterday, so I got her some flowers and bought her a meal. So, and tomorrow we'll go on the Saigon boat cruise, which I'm really hoping is a wonderful time. It's a great thing to do in Saigon, especially. So something that happened, you might notice all of my other lives have a beard. Something I didn't bring to Saigon because, you come to Saigon, you think, I'm only going to be here for about 4 days. Then I'll come back into Hanoi and teaching will happen. Oh, that's not good. That's not good. There we go. There we go. So, yeah. Obviously, I went into Saigon without the trimmer because I just left for Hanoi. I'd actually just paid the rent as well. I'm gonna have to pay 5 million down, maybe 4 million down rent in the next week. We'll see. I don't know how I'm gonna be able to give that to the lady because I just paid. I didn't think I'd be in Saigon for as long as I have, but you know, I decided to stay here. And I don't think I'll get this time with her again. So it's nice to live in Saigon. It feels like I've never left the city. It feels like I've really adapted again, which is wonderful. I feel like I can just live my daily life in Saigon, get the banana bread, get the Larousse. Tiger, that's a bit of a common beer between Vietnam, but Larue is so good. I miss that beer so much. So it's good to do that. So yeah, anyway, forgot the trimmer. Beard was getting to unacceptably long levels, so I just did a full on shave. So I have the 5 o'clock shadow already, and my beard feels like sandpaper. But I'm gonna shave the chin and just keep going with that until it grows again. I think that's all I can do. It's nice out. It's nice to be in a city where there's blue skies. It's nice. I feel it's nice to be with Ronette, and it's just wonderful to just be a couple. Like, that's what I've always wanted to do with her, was to be a couple. And now I've got my wish. Granted, I didn't think it would be this long. I've been living in her house now this is my third week living in her house. I get the feeling we've gotten accustomed to living with each other, like we're getting our own me times. Somehow she still doesn't want to kill me. And obviously, we're not doing the whole romantic things every night. We're just kind of, watch a movie or something. We don't need to do anything in bed, like in bed. We just take it easy. And it's nice like that. So something I might do is create a blog. I'm not sure if I'll make a WordPress. I've made a WordPress blog, but I just find it a bit confusing. And for some reason, it's the cat radio blog that I have. I thought I'd have a different one. My sites. Switch sites. Can I switch? Paul's Tefl Adventures. Okay. Sanctuary in Saigon. I think I'll do that. So it's not too bad. As always with these live sessions, send me a message and I'll get back to you. There's one person watching. I wonder who that is. I still remember when Cornelia messaged on these lives. It was wonderful. So that was cool. Yeah, let's put these on. Let's put this on. Yeah. So we'll see. I'll put that share button. Maybe it'll work. Maybe it won't. So that's it. Sending messages really. There's not really too much to it. So we'll see. Yeah, I can't believe I did this. This is the first time I've done this in about 3 years, maybe longer. Because I remember working in the great Al Denigan's, Sam Denigan's, and I had a beard then. So 2018, I came to Vietnam with the beard. 2017, when did I work for Denigan's? Maybe 2016 at the end. Hey, bro, sup, Carl Glenn? Hello, hello. Welcome to the live. Hope you're having a good day. I didn't expect anyone to send messages. That's pretty cool. Hope you're doing good. Hope you're doing well. There's not too much going on here anyway. Nor indeed is there anything going on for any teachers in Vietnam at the moment. So, whatever keeps you going. Yeah, that's pretty much all I'm up to. If you want to know what I'm doing, yeah, pretty much just teaching online to keep myself going. We got a YouTube button. Oh, yeah, let's have a look. Let's see your channel. It's good to see some people here. Let's go in. Half of me is wondering if Twitch is good for this kind of thing. Glenn channel, that is your setup. Ah, very good. 420 videos, Carl. Very cool. Team Fortress. Ah, okay. Very good. Good to see your messages anyway. It's pretty cool to see channels that just pop up out of nowhere. I didn't think I'd get that. So we'll see, is there anything I can do to put on a location? Maybe, maybe, maybe not. There's not really much going on at the moment. I will say with the COVID-19 anyway, that's pretty much all that's going on. You'll notice that there's a lot of masks behind me as well. It says that. WordPress. Let's see if I can get this onto WordPress. Tiger is not really my default beer anymore. I think LaRue is my default beer in Saigon. And what is it? Bia Hanoi. Bia Hanoi. Bia Hanoi, maybe. I don't really like Bia Hanoi that much, but it is my standard beer, Hanoi. So let's see. See if we can get more people onto this live. Can I make you an intro for your video? Ah, no, it's okay. Live vlogs are things I don't really need intros for. But thanks for the offer, though. Intros. Geez, I didn't think about that. Ah, no. I would make intros if I was a gaming channel, but I'm not really doing gaming. It's been a long time since I've done gaming. Almost 10 years. I've been in this site for a while. Ah, well. I'm sure there's some people that do lives that would do some pretty good intros. Restrictions happen. We're gonna see if we can get some more people on this channel. This is more for me, I guess. Do 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 do. This is interesting now. We got a live of a live. Oh my goodness. Now we got a live of a live. This is interesting now. We got a live of a live. Yeah, that was an interesting thing at all. Ah, there you go. So see who comes onto this, just sharing this mad thing. Maybe someone will come on. Maybe. So we'll see how that goes. So the thing that I've got, apparently I'm getting paid 25% income every day. Or not every day, every week. 25% of my income is in class. 25%. Yeah, there you go, 25%. So we'll see who reads that. Maybe someone will come onto WhatsApp, maybe not. Apparently I have a class tomorrow, which is not really what I want because I'm doing a Saigon boat cruise tomorrow. Maybe my company's being evil. Ooh, I hope not. Let's see, my leave. All right. What's my history of leave? We'll see. Yeah, 6 p.m. to 8:10 p.m. I didn't think I had a class. 2008 to 2038. Did I have a class? 2008 to 2038. This might be a massive problem. We'll see how it goes. I'm really hoping there isn't. So yeah, shaved beard. Apparently when Ronette saw my beard, the first thing she says, I don't know you. I looked a bit like Mr. Bean, actually, and I probably still do look like Mr. Bean with this uh, double chin. I need to exercise. All right. 2008 to 2038. I can't do that. Ask for leave. I'm going to have to do 2008 to 2038. Something happened there. Change your leave time. Oh my goodness. Yeah, it feels weird that this live stream seems to have this. Change leave time. Oh my goodness. So we'll see. We'll see. So basically, my life is just surviving in the south, which isn't bad. I like Saigon. It's a great city. I do prefer it to Hanoi in many ways. In many ways, but also I know I kind of like Hanoi as well. The social scene is there. Apparently, the teachers have been drinking for 6 weeks now. I'm kind of happy that I'm only restricting myself to 1 beer or 2 beers a day. So we'll see what happens. Anyway, 25 minutes in, that's a fairly lengthy live as far as mine go. So I'll leave it at that. Thank you for being part of the live. Hope you enjoy yourself. Whoever saw this, good to see you. And until next time, we'll see if we can do another live here. But until next time, so long for now.